My name is Gunnar Ingi Gunnarsson. This is my wife Svava Maria Ómarsdóttir. We're living in Iceland, planning a church called Loftstofan, or the upper room. The spiritual state of Iceland, I would say, is pretty sad. We have, on paper it looks okay. So we have a flag with a cross on it. 80% of the people are registered in some kind of church. But the fact is, about 4% of the people are actually showing up to any kind of church services. And that's not regularly, that's just anytime. Huffington Post did an article, I think just about a year ago now, that stated that Iceland is in the top 10 of the most atheistic nations in the world. Right up there with China and Japan. So I would say, yeah, it's a spiritual desert. At least concerning Christianity. Not many people interested in Christians. There are some people that believe in elves and trolls and all kinds of stuff, but they don't like Christianity very much, I'd say. Do you agree?
Yes, I agree. Iceland is in need of a gospel-centered church that's wanting to disciple and send them out and plant new churches, to have that as a mission to one day, if God lets us, see all Iceland saved and baptized and praising God.
So in 2010, I got this just dissatisfaction in my stomach about where I was. I was a youth pastor at a church, and I looked around. There was just this sick feeling in my stomach. I wasn't satisfied with where I was, and people were telling me, "Oh, you're gonna be a pastor one day." Even one lady that's passed away now, she kept on calling me Pastor Gunnar, but I didn't want any of it, and I just looked around the churches. I was listening to a lot of preachers then, and I thought the gospel wasn't being preached enough. There was a lot of self-help when it came to the Bible, a lot of what Jesus can do for you. I felt like it was that people were coming to Jesus for something else instead of preaching the gospel, that he came to earth and made us righteous before God when we could do nothing to make ourselves righteous. So I thought that was something was dissatisfying, to look around and see the gospel was not the centerpiece of the church, I felt like, anymore. And then Matthew 28:18-20, the Great Commission. When I was reading the Great Commission, there's just something that kind of kicked me in my stomach, because I looked over the past, you could say probably past 100 years in Iceland. Almost no church has started like in a healthy way. Almost every church that exists in Iceland right now, outside of the state church, has been a church split from something else. The goal of Christians and the goal of churches should be to plant other churches, and I wanted to see a church step up and do that. Be willing to train up leaders and let them take a chunk of people to do another church that reaches a different kind of community, a different kind of people that we could never reach. And that's what I want to see in Iceland.
Maybe a few months after we started having the home groups, we call it home groups, right? The home groups here, I read a book that's called The Church Planting Wife, and she told me in that book that it's really important for me to pray to God and let him show me that I'm supposed to do this too. And then after that, I think everything changed for me. I felt a part of this, and I also asked God to give me the anguish to see Iceland, saved, all the people in Iceland saved, like he had for a long period of time. So my heart is It's the same as his now.
Yeah, so we left the church that we were at, that my father planted 35 years ago, and I took some time. I took a few months just to pray and write down the mission, vision, and values, statement of faith, and stuff like that. So the way we started is in December 2012. We started meeting here in our living room on Wednesday nights. We met just the two of us with another couple, so we're 4 people. And over the past 8 months, now it's August, we have grown to 12 people, baptized 2 in our bathtub, and 1 hopefully on the way. We got baptized there also, and we just started our first Sunday service. We had 37 people, hoping that God will bless and make that grow. And yeah, things are looking up. What'd you say?
Yep, it's exciting.
Good times, good times. And Svava is leading worship. She has the voice of an angel. She melts our hearts. I'm teaching brimstone and hellfire. No, just kidding. No, just no, it's going good. We preach the gospel. We told about our vision for church planning. People liked it, and our first preaching was from Matthew 28:18-20, the verse that started all this dissatisfaction in me, and hopefully it will start something more churches coming out from us, more leaders being raised, and we're doing a lot of stuff, getting our website ready. We just translated a discipleship curriculum, 40 pages, so we're gonna start that with all of our people, and can't wait to see what God is gonna do. Amen.